Hey, good Sunday afternoon. Look at my face. Guess where I've been? Whew. I think since about 10 this morning I got down here. Just a few. Wanted to get the weed membrane down. We did hack all the weeds back first, so I needed to get that down pretty sharp. And I've had a bit of a bulb planting session, although I think it's a little late. There's some tulip bulbs, 2 big packets that Trish bought, so I've got them in a little area next to her dahlias, and we'll see what happens. No biggie if they don't come up. A couple of them are a bit squishy, but hey, I didn't plant them ones. Right, let's get out and open this gate. Well, there we go, that's done. Whew, in and out the gate. Last weekend it was open all the time, but hey, better to keep it safe. What else have I done? Oh, the compost. I bought a compost thermometer. I want to try and get as much homemade compost as possible rather than buying anymore. And unfortunately the compost bin that was already there, that I thought might be of use, he hadn't done it properly, so it was all just dry at the bottom, big dry chunks of wood and stuff, so wasn't so much turning that, it was more just flipping it all and sorting it out. So hopefully still come June I might have some. Just getting the proportions right. He just seems to have planted a load of woody, just chucked a load of woody things in there, and not enough green, not enough stuff, moisture and stuff to rot it down. Hey, let's have a see, let's see what happens, eh? On the beds, a couple of them are covered with cardboard, because I've got no compost at the minute. I'll get that in the spring. I've just put cardboard down and then the black weed membrane. So come the spring, when I lift up the black membrane, I can stick the compost down and start planting. A couple of extra little paths I've put in just to make the plot flow a bit nicer. Again, wood chips in high demand, so that's a as and when kind of job. Taken out a load of bricks. Nice little slug havens. So yeah, took the bricks out the side of the dahlia bed and extended that. Trish is at home cooking. Hey, good Friday morning. Nice and early down here today. 9:20. A few people down here strimming. I didn't bring my strimmers here. I didn't bring the batteries. I just thought it'd be too wet. So what I'm going to do today is just move compost heap over there. Lots of dried stuff. I'll move it over here and start these compost bins working a bit more. It's quite a lovely day, so let's get cracking. We don't want this here anymore. I'm just going to have this as an open area and put some seating. Here's today's job. Move compost heap from here round and over to here. Let's get going. hay. Didn't film all that, it got a bit boring. Wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow of browns and greens. So one compost, that's 2 now, completely full with layers. Brown, green. And covered. I'm gonna get working over Christmas to get me some compost next year, maybe. We'll see. Nice day, but I've got quite a lot to do today at home, so I'm gonna probably just go home. I was gonna go and have a coffee, but I think I'll just go home. So yeah, as you come in the shed door, I think he had chickens on the next plot when he first was here, so oh shit. I think I'm going to lay some pallets down on the floor in here, or Trish's, or we are. And then just insulate in here and use some pallet wood again just to block that in. Not a great camera angle, I don't think. Oh, that a bit better. I've got to move this out. Once we've got the floor in, I don't think that'll fit. Whether we keep that or not, I don't know. Aluminium. Just needs a good old dust in here. And a good old bloody clean them windows. I can stare at my compost heap. No, that's going to go. That's the compost heap that's going. And then there's another little area in here. Oh, that I'm going to use as like a... I'll probably pot things in here and keep them in here. Transfer them to the greenhouse. That's a couple of hours down there. Could stay longer. Things to do. Other things to do. I got half the compost moved from where I wanted it. And filled a bin in the layers. And then just put up table somebody gave me in the greenhouse. I moved the staging that was in the greenhouse into one of the little rooms of the shed. Still not sure if that's where it's all going to stay, but hey, just getting things in. Weekend will be better. Should get longer down there at the weekend. Didn't even have a cup of tea. Stalled a vehicle. Yeah, didn't even have a cup of tea down there today. Thought I'd get home. Hope it's not raining tomorrow. Another day like today will be great. Got to plan a little bit more now, I think, when I get home. Before I come down here as to what exactly I'm going to do. I know things change once you get down there. I've put a load of junk that I found here, there and everywhere on the plot, just in the bin. So yeah, next time, I think the next time I'm down there, if I can get down there tomorrow, it'll be just more compost. Get rid of the ones we don't want, because we're going to turn that into a seating area. Good Saturday morning. Bit quieter down here. I like it when there's no bugger down here. My sociable of the year. Got some new gloves. Waterproof, insulated, all furry inside. Ideal. My other ones were just, what they said, weren't waterproof. Right, jobs today. In fact, I'll probably show you my compost heap. Hang on. This is what I did yesterday. I don't think I showed an after. Oh, I've done one layering of one compost bin. Browns, greens, and browns at the top. And today's job is the other one. Cardboard paper. This compost bin here is already full. I'll be cooking. Quite interesting to see if I put the thermometer in, if it's increased temperature since yesterday. Greenhouse has become a bit of a dumping ground, but collecting cardboard where I can. that was full yesterday, so it's obviously drips out. It might be good for irrigation at some stage. Drip feeding. And like I started yesterday, I think there might be a tad bit of compost at the bottom there, but not a lot. He didn't really chop up the sticks enough. So there's a few bits of greens, but plenty more of greens because I've just got to trim all this stuff and apples. This bin we're going to go walk through and try and just bin it. Green tarpaulin bin. Just quick tidy up really, nothing more. And again I put the racking that was in the greenhouse in there for now because I think that's quite a nice little area to do the pot in as opposed to a hot greenhouse. So yeah, I'm still got a plan out, a bit in two minds with this greenhouse. A neighbour gave me his was a massage table, but he used it as a garden table, so I'm going to do the same. It might be a waste of space, who knows. Again, we'll try. We'll try. And grow things in there. Trial and error. There's some more greens in there that I'm going to pull out today and stick on the compost in between the browns. They're looking nice. We pulled the chicken wire fence off that bed and moved it over here just to retain the leaves so they don't blow all around the site because they're mulching our dahlias. Yeah, bit of clean up and see how we go. And then I will upload this. This should have been uploaded yesterday really, the videos, but we can do but all we can. Bye. Look guys, look what turned up. Huge pile of wood chip. Change my plans for the day. Let's get working. Sorry if I'm puffing and panting, but I must have done about 30 trips to the wood chip pile today. Wasn't on the agenda, but when the wood chip arrives, you get wood chip. So that's one path. Two paths, a little bit up there by the compost heaps needed doing. That's another one. I haven't done that little strip there. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet. This bit here, just over grass. Should suppress them a little bit. I'm not going to go and do any of this round here today. And I just stopped for a drink. I think they've had nearly 2 truckloads full. I think I'm just going to bring some up now just to do, even though that's not ours, just to stop that being so muddy if we do walk up it. Oh, heck, my arms are dropping off. I feel like I've done a workout. This is dangerous, keeps poking someone's eye out. See, I'd already done that. Already done that last time. So that's okay. I have done, as you can see, it's pine, but hey, just for paths it's brilliant. So it's down there, up to this thing here. Oh, one path, two paths. I have lifted the weed membrane up. I don't want that underneath my paths. That was just down just to suppress them until I could get the wood chip. So yes, I've got to cut this one back a bit. It obviously goes all the way back here, and I've made a bed across there. So I'll just get the knife and cut that off. And that's another one, long one. That's the longest path, I think, yeah, on the outside. One down the middle there. A little bit round here. I'm going to keep that because that's going to be for the pumpkins. So yeah, 1 or 2 more barrel loads and I will call it a day.